A lot of people play Bone Shaper as if it is pre-patch Bone Shaper. They respect options that are no longer there, and it then comes down to now the Bone Shaper player has to make a read on how you're going to try and get in. But just like that, K-Top is going to go to Raiden.
I think we may have just talked about Bone Shaper matchup and we're not going to see it, because it looks like K-Top is going to go to Thunder God
well,
Raiden.
You know, people pick different characters in the button check. You know, it's not unheard of. We know that K-Top can play Predator and Raiden. But like I said, he used a Liu Kang to win some matchups getting into top 8. But to be honest, I don't think he's going to give Xarakamaka the mirror. I mean, if anyone knows the mirror, it's going to be Xarakamaka.
Oh, especially with the recent call-outs we can see between Liu Kang players right now.
Yeah, we won't talk about that, I guess. we can talk about that for hours. Let's go into this set. We have Thunder God versus Dragon's Fire, the battle of the run cancels.
Flame Fist went straight into Flame Fist, actually, going for the, not really the counter pick, but just that's the thing. These powerful fireballs, just like that.
Oh, and he goes for the forward one. That's going to be a full combo. Xarakamaka has to go for a break.
Oh wow, catches him running straight into a forward one. There's these dash cancel combos. Goes to 50-50, gets it this time. Not quite sure. Xarakamaka was probably waiting for an overhead. Oh, drops it though.
Oh, interestingly, he tries to go for an NJP. I wonder if he went for the NJP a little bit earlier. Maybe it would have worked. Oh, that's 2 for 2 on those meter burn Supermans. It's quite interesting though, because if K-Top goes for too many of those, Xarakamaka is going to punish him really hard for it.
But not until he actually starts respecting it, because right now that's getting K-Top a lot of mileage. Goes to the meatless. Oh, interactable, but gets a punch that time. Doesn't go. I think he just wants to get out of the corner there, instead of just sitting with his back there, giving Raiden those terrifying 50-50s.
Oh. The hitbox on that string is so good, isn't it? Oh! That's going to be a restand, I think. Nope, Superman into the knockdown. The laser wake up to miss it, but no, gets hit by a raw forward one again. Not quite sure what Xarakamaka's doing, but he's not blocking correctly at all. Speaking of blocking correctly though, does get a good block on the overhead, goes for a wake up punch again. Because K-Top was airborne, that isn't going to connect, unfortunately. Oh, gets hit by a neutral jump punch. Oh, tries to press the button. That's going to be a swift game 1 there to K-Top. I reckon we're going to see Xarakamaka go for Dragon's Fire. I reckon we're going to see a character change.
I don't really think it was the variation doing that though. I think it was mainly just Xarakamaka not scouting out those NJPs and, quite frankly, doing the wrong thing on his own wake-up.
That's going to happen sometimes, isn't it? That's going to happen. Xarakamaka really just got overwhelmed massively in that situation. And just on wake-up did the wrong thing. Got hit by basically everything. And he went for a lot of wake-up attacks too, which granted they hit, but if you go for a wake-up attack almost every time, it's almost a bit of a message into your opponent's head of, I'm going to do this every single time, which can be quite risky. I reckon we are going to see a variation change though from Xarakamaka. We talk about interesting situations, but maybe Xarakamaka isn't feeling a lot of pressure here because he's guaranteed to go to LA. Like, there is no denying that he's going to be one of the 6 European entrants, so it's not going to be like, oh god, I've got to win, I've got to play, because if I don't, I won't go. Like, he's gone, he's got nothing to worry about. So now really at this point it's just all about the cash.
Yeah,
and probably the ability to gatekeep, as we say before.
But that's what I mean as well. I mean, K-Top's not doing bad for himself either, but he's definitely not in the top 6 yet. So if he's looking to, I mean, again, no, I suppose he might be close to it this time, because he's going to be getting guaranteed 25 points anyway. But at the same time, you know, 25 isn't 100. And that 75-point difference now would definitely make or break your chances of going to America.
It does like Xarakamaka has opted to go for a variation change. He's gone for Dragon's Fire. I mean, I agree with this. It's going to scout out some mistakes. I think Liu Kang is probably going to have no trouble punishing Meter Burn Shocker as well. So, to be honest, I think all in all, this is going to be a good character choice. And the funny thing is, what started off that entire sequence of pressure there was K-Top just going for a Meter Burn Superman, which was a really good read because he got them both.
It's the corner carry. That's
exactly. Both as a single attack.
As a single attack, as the most corner carry of anything in the game. So very, very respectable.
But once again, Xarakamaka just being really, really hasty with his decisions here. Oh, there's the run cancel. That grab may as well be guaranteed. No one ever techs that grab. Oh, and he gets the low again. K-Top, here he comes.
Oh, there's the counter poke. Oh, actually recovers in time, not to punish, but gets the low fireball. Cheeky stuff.
Now, that was one of the pieces of tech that Xarakamaka told me about, where if you go for the meter burn fireball run cancel, it's actually more plus on block than the regular one. Oh, and there we go. There's the 3 fireballs. You can go for a bit more, but I don't think Xarakamaka was trusting his own execution.
Wow. No, K-Top goes for a raw back 2 in the neutral, and that will be enough chip damage to take the game. And yeah, K-Top just takes that block damage. No bar available back to the corner, but does have the interactable anchor above him to maybe swing out of the corner. Nope, just goes for a straight regular jump. Eats a standing 1. Here comes the run cancels. Staggers the string, blocks the low. That's going to be +2. Challenges it anyway. Interesting there. I think that's K-Top recognizing that Liu Kang's fastest mid is nowhere near as fast as forward 1, so challenges the frames. Really good stuff by K-Top there. He has to watch out for the Superman. Are we going to see another one? Oh, straight into the low. Here comes Xarakamaka. Here comes the combos. Knockdown. Meter burn. Here comes the run cancels. This is something we see Xarakamaka do all the time. Just getting that meter burn throw just to build the damage. Oh! build the bar as well. Just add up the chip. Oh my days, gets a full screen Superman again. Gets the first hit at the overhead, but that is unfortunate. He gets hit out of the air, and because the back two takes so long to recover, Xarakamaka was able to get hit by the first hit, land, tech roll, and then get a punish on him. I mean, the variation swap definitely paying off right now, but it's kind of night and day, really. It's almost like they kind of swapped what went wrong in the games. I mean, game one, K-Top all over Xarakamaka. Xarakamaka not respecting the right options, pressing buttons at just definitely the wrong time. And that's exactly the same thing we saw from K-Top this time. Yeah, I mean, I would agree with that, but it's also mobility. It's the ability to go for the flying kick, cancel into bicycle kick. We saw K-Top get hit by that a couple of times. He got tagged by it, and it was the rushdown pressure. Like, I think the variation change was really important. It's definitely helping him out quite substantially, I think. But this is Xarakamaka's bread and butter, this Dragon's Fire pick. Almost immediately we saw the execution, no combo drops, pressure, reads, staggering strings. I mean, K-Top was actually doing a good job of blocking it. It was just the pressure was very, very substantial there.
Well, I think Thunder God fits him very well. I mean, he has got tidy execution. He clearly knows what he's doing in the matchup. It's just, I guess we've seen him being a bit more careful, especially when he's on the defensive and he's holding those block strings. And there we go. There's the read there from Xarakamaka. K-Top trying to spend the bar. Nice anti-air there from Xarakamaka. Wow, max range forward for Xarakamaka, feeling himself right now with the distance. Great, just absolutely amazing spacing. You can't jump out. Very unfortunate there. K-Top just trying to non-stop jump out of the corner. It's quite interesting because, and he gets the overhead. There's the 50-50 full combo. That was a nice confirm to dash forward into another one for max damage. I mean, this is going to hurt, but no, he drops it. But catches the low into a dash cancel as well. Making the best of a bad situation there is K-Top. Drops it again. I mean, right as I say, K-Top's showing some amazing execution with Thunder God. He goes to drop almost everything in the round. I mean, this is his round right now. Oh, the grab again. This is still anyone's round. Oh, and he does not have the health to go through the Thunderball there. Good stuff from K-Top. But again, Xarakamaka's gone back to being quite hasty. Well, we did see the extreme offense work in the previous game. You have to watch out. There's a meter burn there. Are we going to see a Superman? Are we going to see a Superman? Nope, we're not. He's going to go for the down three. At this point, you might think Xarakamaka's trying to bait the Superman out of him just to get rid of the meter. Because if you haven't got any armor for the reversal, then this block damage is so much more intimidating. K-Top is going to be sitting there and blocking. He's just going to acknowledge when it's over. Oh no, he gets tagged by the back one. Here comes Xarakamaka just like that. Flawless victory. Wow, that's one way to return it, but smart stuff by K-Top to recognize that chip damage was going to take it and just to deny Xarakamaka the meter. Oh, tries to go for the anti-air, but I like that. K-Top acknowledged he was going to try and get anti-air, so he goes for a jump kick just so it's a bit harder to challenge. Oh, catches that. No confirmed damage-wise, but still gets him in the corner. Here comes the block pressure. Here it goes. Oh, and the staggering. That's going to do so much damage. 1, 2, 3. Drops it. Very unfortunate there. That's the first time we've seen Xarakamaka drop that in tournament. No break for K-Top. Oh, and there's the armor break. Not an option at all in the matchup, and Xarakamaka annihilates with game 2. The second we see Xarakamaka get online, that's when he becomes like, he hits you on block and you are dead. Like, that's it. He hits you and that's it. You can't get out of the block pressure. I mean, we can see that K-Top understands the frame data. He knows what he has to respect and what he doesn't have to respect. But when you're in the corner, your options to try and get out are just extremely limited, especially when your armor, as Raiden, he seemed to have quite fast armor, but nothing compared to Liu Kang's back one. I mean, that's so much armor breaking, and we saw it in that game right at the end there, but the armor breaking properties of Liu Kang is just insane. Now, speaking of armor breaking, K-Top's gone for Predator.
I don't know if I agree with this decision. K-Top's going to Hishkuten Predator, which is what we saw him debut in top 8 with, against Xarakamaka, and that was a quick set. And that went very confidently in Xarakamaka's favor. So unless he's pulled something out that we hadn't seen before in the matchup, it may go the same way. But K-Top has 2 games to win right now, and Hishkuten is a very, very good character. It's just the armor break, defensive options are kind of the same, and that might let him down.
I don't really rate the matchup, that's the problem. So going into this game, who knows? K-Top is obviously decent with Predator, otherwise he wouldn't be here in the first place.
Xarakamaka knew he was going to wake up down 4.
Not wake up, sorry, start with the down 4. Now, unfortunately, K-Top's got nothing to meter-wise, so he's going to have to try and just rely on his own wit here. Gets hit by a clean jump in though. This is not a good look.
Wow, chunky 36%, 37% meterless damage into the armor break. Xarakamaka knows into a throw, knowing he's going to block. The mind games there are absolutely amazing.
He's going to try an armor break. K-Top can't get out. This is the weakness of Predator. There we go. He knows. K-Top's waiting for the 1-1-1 to try and press a button. Jump back 1. Xarakamaka finds himself on match point. Now, he has conditioned K-Top so much, he is now just expecting K-Top to let go of block at specific moments, and is now special cancelling the rest of the string, knowing K-Top's going to let go of block.
Oh, there's the triple low. Doesn't quite get it in time, doesn't block it, but not a massive amount of damage payout for K-Top. And there's the NJP, wonderful stuff to get the anti-air in. Hard knockdown into the disc, into armor break.
That's the one thing, Predator's got armor breaking of his own. Oh, the down 3, that really isn't particularly minus.
No, it's plus on block.
Oh no, there's the low, gets hit again. He has to hold this. Xarakamaka goes for the grab just to reset the stamina. K-Top cannot go for a wake up, goes for a wake up low. Because Xarakamaka hesitates, he gets away with it.
It cost him both bars, but K-Top showing signs of life in this set, bagging himself corner positioning as well. Just no bars, so no armored reversal option at all, no wake ups.
Oh, jumps straight into that projectile. This is looking quite good for K-Top, has him in the corner. This is what Hishkatan wants to have you in. You have to hold all the mix-ups.
Oh, and there's the block, he was just waiting for that low.
Oh, he blocks the first hit, but then he gets tagged by the rest.
Oh, catches a jump in one. There's to confirm how much damage he can get off this. Not too bad, 26%, but has him blocking again. Oh, trying to jump out. Going to pay for that one very severely.
Oh, this combo is going to give him a nice amount of stamina back. Here comes the back one, armor break, plus frames, armor breaks once again. Goes for the low. That's going to be flying kick.
Oh no, fortunate for K-Top that he goes behind him, but still caught blocking all this pressure.
Oh, and he staggers it.
I've never seen that string before.
Oh no, K-Top just cannot get out of this pressure. And just like that, Xarakamaka absolutely sends K-Top out of the tournament.
I mean, K-Top did well for himself, gets himself top 8 again, bags himself 20 points. So, I mean, both Derpy and K-Top looking good this week for points. But Xarakamaka, like I said before, already guaranteed himself into the LA finals. And bagged himself now another minimum $100 and 50 placement points.
Foxy and Xarakamaka doing a fair chunk of denial at the moment, as you can see. I mean,
gatekeeping, that's what we call it, man.
K-Top and